Oh, hey, there it is.
Here we are,
Live.
looking our chipper, sunny best.
Yeah, you
I
can really
mean,
tell.
right? Like, I mean, we did warn ourselves that Urus sometimes can take us for a ride.
It was still did good things though, like cleaned. Um,
Mhm.
I
I'm
it
getting a new
was
water heater, or not water heater, sorry, furnace component.
yeah. I don't think I've been the most social.
Well, you from last time would say with this rune, don't let fear rule. Mine was standby mode. This one, I'm pleased with my art this week. It popped into my mind. I was like, that's perfect. We'll do the thing. Uh, Sorry if I'm rolling like I don't even remember which one of us is supposed to go first. I think you went first last time.
Oh, we didn't even check before we went live.
Nope. We're usually very on the ball, no matter what it comes out like in the other ones.
I know. Okay.
Well,
I
I'm already blabbing. I can keep going on.
I'm trying to think. Did I?
You chose Urus
So I go first. Okay. So Urus,
because
I
we
go.
laughed because it was the only one left.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So I was thinking about some of the earlier projects we did when we
Mhm.
started. And since we're like kind of at the finish line, literally with Urus, but we're gonna really finish it off with Weird. I wanted to kind of throw back what the one of the first things I did, which was this. So just a reminder, this is one of the first ones. I think it was like the second one we did. So I made a companion piece to it,
Ooh.
and it's in a frame.
It's in a
It's in
frame.
a
It's in
frame.
a frame. Ooh.
So I used the blackest black.
Did you?
It's no glass to this one, so it can fall.
Oh, so
Uh,
it could fall.
so I used the blackest black, which is nice, but I think like together they're kind of cute.
Mm.
Which like they're the same kind of color scheme, and I had this frame and I was like, well, your frame game is pretty strong. Let me try to participate in it. So I went with the palm trees again. A little bit of sunshine to this
Yeah.
weariness.
I
So
mean this as a compliment. Total Golden Girls vibe as well.
that's what I want my aesthetic to just now be. I just want to be in my 60s, living that kind of life. Maybe not in Florida or
Yeah, I
Miami.
was gonna say Florida's fine.
Like we're gonna not move there for that. We just bring it here. We'll bring it here.
I've
Um,
never actually been to Miami. I will one
I
day.
went to Miami one time on a layover and it was terrible. Like it was just we had 5 hours to kill in Miami. And I went to some strip beach thing, and the only thing they played was like late 90s, early 2000s music.
I thought they were only legally allowed to play Jimmy Buffett.
You'd think. But no, it was definitely like, because I think when I went, it was 2014 around there. So even the fact that they're paying music 10 years old was like, what year is this? It was the strangest experience.
Good to know.
Don't recommend. Don't recommend. But
Two
I
out of
do
10 do not
I
recommend.
no, I did really want to do a companion piece to that mug so that I can kind of display it together. So that's, it was cute. It was a cute project.
Let's go. Let's go. I like that.
Okay.
Um, I went back, and this is sort of like I was living up in the mountains, and a dude had asked me to carve his staff thing, like and put a mermaid on it, and I was just like, okay, but I didn't get it. Like I have once before, carved a dragon on the side of a box that I made, but it was in a relief pattern. It wasn't 3D. It was just on the surface of it.
Yeah.
So I set out to tackle an art form that I am just not very familiar with at all, and needed the tutorials to. I carved some wood, and the wood that I chose is the wood that I used to hold open the trap door to get underneath the house.
Nice.
And so
Nice.
it got a compliment from the repair guy that was here today. So if I can show you, and
Oh my
calling, I've polished the
God.
upper body like hand polish. And so, and then that's actually the wood grain coming out right there. I wish it did that
Nice.
front too, but it only did it on the one side. So that's my first ever like carving. You can see there's just a little bit of tail right there. And
Love
then
that.
this is from where I had tie dyed before and tied the cotton around a like 1 1/4 by, I think is what that is. And so it was already kind of spiffy and sitting around, but like I'm like now it's even better, and it has a job, and its job is to like safely open the trap door to access the guts of the house. So I am in standby mode. We laughed about standby mode. I am on standby about having heat. Been like, this is day 2 without heat. We'll see how many it goes. Sometime next week is what I've been told.
Oh
So,
God.
and I would not even know if I hadn't had her to. And also, I didn't mean to make the waist that freaking small, like when you look at the side, but I wanted her to be voluptuous and also a little Venus de Milo with no arms or head.
Yeah, it creates really good shadow on the screen too for it being so skinny. You know what I mean? Like, but
So
voluptuous. No, it's
alcohol
cute.
inks, yeah, and mineral oil rub and beeswax rub polish
Yeah,
on their hand
heck
polish.
yeah. Good job,
So
man.
yeah, thank you. I'm really proud of it. I mean, for my first, I will always refer to that as my first carving project because it's the only one that I've followed through with and finished. There
Yeah.
are hundreds of sticks out there that where I'd tried and given up because I just couldn't spatially kind of, like figure out what was going on. And so now I have officially carved my first piece of thing. And let me tell
You're
you,
good.
I had the jigsaw out. I had the handsaw out. I got the Dremel bit out. I'd
Oh
run
God.
back and forth between rooms, Dremel bit, sander, 4 sanders, and then 3 knives. Yeah, an X-Acto switchblade that I had, and a Swiss Army knife that didn't do that much, but I'm still gonna give it credit.
Good. Just throw it in. Like, and the Swiss Army knife.
I've used more tools on this project than I have in any of the others. Like
Yeah.
oddly
Like
enough.
just rotating in between little parts that just need something different. That's great though. Like,
It's weird. It was a weird experience. I'm not ready to jump back in for another round anytime soon. But I'm glad
it happens. It's fun to try it out though. I haven't really done, I think the only thing I've really done is more like sculpting with clay than
yeah, I've done
carving.
sculpting, but not carving. And
Yeah.
especially not finishing it. And I declare this finished. There's tail,
Heck
there's blends
yes.
into the thing. Tis
Oh,
done.
perfect. Yeah, I love it. I think it's great. It
Thanks.
almost doesn't do it justice to just hold open the trapdoor. You know, like
But it has a dedicated job. So
it
it won't get
does.
shoved somewhere just because I don't know where to put it, you know.
Yeah, it does
And
live
it's
somewhere.
yep,
It has
and it's brightly
purpose.
colored, so I'll always know where it is when I look over to
Love
grab.
that. Love
And
that.
so yeah. And then I'll send pictures to Fishbowl Tea Party later
Oh,
as
you
well.
should. You should.
So
I like how we both went a little sea-ish themed.
we did the shore,
The shore.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
And
Love
then off
this.
camera, I'm going to ask you if the body that I shaped was it offensive because that was my biggest worry. I was like, I'm not trying to objectify anyone,
I don't think so.
but okay, good.
No, I think it looked good. You did good, kid.
Thanks for a limited
Yep.
knowledge of the female body. I sure did my best.
Hey, yo. Uh, but no, yeah, I guess we're wrapping it all up now because
Well, we've got one more. Like we said, we are going to celebrate like with one more episode, and that is the blank rune, also called Weird. WYRD, I believe.
Yeah,
And so it will close us out like it closed out our first round of Rune Art.
yeah.
I'm excited about it. I have
Okay.
no idea what to like, no idea where I'm going with it, what I'd even like to do with it. It's just
Yeah,
kind of glad we
I've got something. Um, Actually, I've got two things. That way, if one of them fails, I can do the other thing.
I I was
So
worried I
that
shot
is,
myself in the foot with a carving this week, and I'm like, oh, it might be crayons next week. I don't know. Like,
yeah, like I know it's kind of the finale of sorts, and it's
how grand
exciting
it
and
is,
sad.
TBD.
Yeah. So definitely, definitely excited to see the last of the last, even though I'm sad.
I am too. We're like we're gonna have talks later as well about how this production schedule of where the goal was one per week, but we were understanding with it. I need that to stay in my life because these have been the things that I've shown people when they come over. Like I'm like,
Um,
I got my digital art in digital art land, but it's really nice to have physical things to be like, oh yeah, look at this. So
it's the kick in the ass that we always need to have weekly art.
which is
Uh,
what we both, that's what you had said earlier, that's what we're bringing to this go round, like just
yeah, I mean, we've sometimes
finishing up
done like,
old pieces has been amazing. I'm glad that
yeah,
kind of
and
helped
we've got
too.
a couple weeks in between some of them, like to where it's just like, hey, let me have another week of this so I
Yeah,
can, and that is perfect. Like it's been great, honestly. There are some things I'm freaking love and some things I'm super embarrassed about, but like, who cares? Like it all worked out, man. I'm just glad Uru's is done. And even though I was productive, I've been in a weird space. So I've been
in a
very
very productive
antisocial.
weird space.
Productive, weird space. It's like going back and doing all the weird things you just do when you're home by yourself. And some of it's very productive, some of it's just really weird when you're like, okay, you need people again. So you're the first person
The
I've talked
cobweb is
to.
not your friend. The cobweb is not your friend. Quit talking to them.
Yes. Like other than like animals, obviously I've been talking to them plenty. Um, but yeah, next we'll close this round out and then we'll go from there.
Right? One more. I'm
Yep.
excited and sad and happy. Woo. All right. Well,
All right.
got one more to go.
Yep.